Hello everybody and welcome back to more SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. We're gonna jump on in here, see what we can do, pick up kind of where we left off. So at this point we've got 75 golden spatulas. I think there's 100 in total. So we've got most of them at this point. We've got 25% left. Kind of run through where we're at with everything. So we started off here in Bikini Bottom. We got everything from Bikini Bottom with the exception of 3 socks and this last spatula, which I think for this last one we need to be able to get into the movie theater, which costs a whole bunch of shinies. We finished downtown Bikini Bottom. That is completely done. We finished the industrial park. We finished the Poseidon Dome. We finished Goo Lagoon minus a couple socks. Jellyfish Fields minus a couple socks. Rock Bottom. The Mermalair minus some socks. Sand Mountain is completely done. Kelp Forest we just finished last time. We've still got to visit Mr. Krabs and give him a lot of money to get all of his spatulas. And we finished SpongeBob's Dream completely here as well. And then Patrick, of course, we're working on giving him his socks. We have almost all of them. We still need to go through the Flying Dutchman's graveyard, which is where we're headed today. And based off how quickly and how we do getting through that, and then kind of some of the cleanup on the socks and whatnot, we might be headed to the Chum Bucket and hopefully finishing everything up. So let's first and foremost kill this guy. Just kidding. We missed horribly, so we're going to take ourselves back to Bikini Bottom so we can go ahead and see kind of our best pathway next. I do think it's going to ultimately be going to the Flying Dutchman's lair. That'll be the next immediate story path for us to take. So that'll probably be, like I said, the way we go today, but realistically, other than that, all we have is cleanup of socks and farming shines, which, I mean, farming shines definitely does not sound like the most entertaining thing to do on stream. We can do it while we're at least, collecting socks and all that. So that part will have a bonus, at least to it a little bit. We got 62 socks. I think there's 80 in total. Mr. Krabs has moved, the Krusty Krab, since we opened this area up, but we can get at least one spatula from him, and we'll go ahead and see what is next. After that, mostly we might take a minute just to see if we can find any of the socks in this area, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the Flying Dutchman's little lair and his ship and see what we can do about that. So Bubble Buddy's fine. Where is Mr. Krabs? There he is. He's by the Krusty Krab. Who would have guessed? Alright, cool. So we've got 9 grand that we're gonna give him.
That's quality.
Well, there's our 76th spatula. Alright, let's see what's next for him. Pretty sure it's gonna be 12. So we need 12,000, but he's got another 5 spatulas for us.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles
And
in
we've
the
been
morning.
holding it off, but I
Smells
guess we'll
like
go ahead and turn in our socks to Patrick.
It shines.
Since we can see specifically where we're missing socks from, we'll go ahead and just turn these in to bump up our overall spatula count. There's no point really in not to. There isn't anything special for turning them all in at once, I don't think. We've been holding off on them just because of that possibility, but I don't really see any reason to at this point. I mean, the only other real thing I would say that we could maybe do is let's just dive into the graveyard, into the Flying Dutchman's zone, and go ahead and get that underway. And then worry about looking for socks and just general cleanup, farming and cleanup and all that before we face the final boss. I guess that'll probably be the best route to go. That'll be more entertaining, and then of course we can, you know, get through this area. We can kind of chill, or depending on where we're at, I can potentially do that. Oops, do that bit off camera. You know, go ahead and just kind of farm shinies and everything on my own, and then go ahead and turn them in, Mr. Krabs, you know, right before we go ahead and do the final battle or something like that. But we'll see. Not sure how long we'll be going with SpongeBob today.
Somewhere among this haunted mess, a fearsome specter.
Ooh, this area looks really nice. I think it is definitely much nicer than it used to be. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this area. Yeah, stream-wise, I'm not sure how long we'll be doing SpongeBob today. I'd like to go for at least a good while, but yawn.
Oh, yes. Who dares disturb the Flying Dutchman?
I do.
It's me, SpongeBob, sir.
I don't need any cookies.
Okay.
But I'm not a Shell Scout.
Look, kid, I'm too disturbed to scare the bejesus out of you right now. Come
Too
back later.
disturbed.
What's the matter?
It's these darn robots. They've thrown me off my own ship, they have. Being thrown off your own ship is like having your pants pulled down in front of casual acquaintances.
Oh,
it's
no.
a sad, sad thing. Now those
That does sound
robots
terrible.
have got their own pirate ship, and they're blasting away at each other.
Is there anything I can do to make you feel better?
Well, now that you mention it, get up to my ship and use the cannons to single-handedly defeat the robots.
Single-handedly.
Any questions?
Is that adorable hat available in a size 3?
No, but if you do this, a golden spatula be your booty.
I do like gold
Now
spatulas.
get going.
Alright. Oh, so now we're getting the intro to this guy. That's so random. We've already fought him in the dream world. I guess we were supposed to come here first. Like, were we supposed to come to the Flying Dutchman? I guess part of it's you're probably supposed to come in and kind of leave and, like, you know, go back and forth a bit between the areas, but we've been kind of plowing through them one after the other, Super Mario style. So that might be part of it. We're just so good that, you know, we didn't need to do that. But we'll see what happens, and I don't think that there's any new robots that we have to, you know, come up against. Oh, I remember this area now. So we're gonna end up draining some of this acid, and I have to remember to come back here because I think that's a spatula. Could be a sock. Alright, so we've got that side. We need to be sandy to do anything up there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be killing stuff for shines as we go by. Got a treasure chest down there. We need to remember that here in a second. Gotcha. Alright. That's right. To move these into the proper placement. So we can jump up. We don't have enough shines for that. We're gonna have to farm shines and buy them to open up, I think, this treasure chest. See, the treasure chest was like a bungee for it. Come around here, we put this one out. Look at that, we solved the puzzle. We're the best around. Ow. Thank you.
It shines.
Yeah, and there is a sock over there that we'll need to get as sandy. So we'll need to get that one. I think this area only had 3 socks. We got the 4 cannons we need to hit, and then it was, yeah, 3 socks. So that's
like
one
a
of
new
them.
sponge.
I can missile you too, buddy. Alright, we're not gonna make this jump. We need to move this one
Pushing
over.
a simple button is the most satisfying. Push,
There.
push, push, push.
This one. up. And I think we can reach it. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. Now we can reach this. Dodge. Get rid of him. Get rid of him from a distance. Alright. That's all the main threats in this little area. Keep on farming our shines, and then we'll backtrack, I guess.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory. Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, across here. Should be able to get this guy from down here. Boom. Alright, so we've got through there. Oh no! Ah! Ooh. You. I know that you're gonna respawn more robots. There we go. Alright, cool. We've cleared out all the robots again. Now we gotta do this puzzle, which for this one, that big one has to go over there. That one's not gonna move yet, so we gotta move this one over, so we can move this one over. This one over, so we can move this one back. Oh wait, did I miss a step? Yes, I did. So we gotta put that one back, so we can put this one back, and then this one back. Why is it not moving now? There we go. All right. Now that lets us get up here. Hit this button. So that opens up our pathway forward. With that nice little camera angle. Alright. So, hit our checkpoint, we'll open our box. We can now easily get back if need be. And we got our first spatula in this area. That was top of the tray. Yeah, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go in this area. Alright, and we'll move on to the next section. Now, I didn't see a bus stop anywhere, so we have to come back through as Sandy. But that's no problem at all.
Ahoy there, Mr. Squidward! Swab the poop deck!
Yes, hilarious. Don't you have a platinum whisk to get?
That's golden spatula.
Whatever. There's one.
Whatever. Thanks, Squidward. Thanks for letting me know.
Take that!
You. Oh,
Still right!
hoping that we could just bowl this guy, but that works too. We got that guy up top too. All right. These I think start to sink. Yeah. We gotta move quickly across. Go ahead and beat the crap out of those guys. Can't go that way. I don't think there's anything out there anyway. Some more crossing to do. Alright, here's our bus stop. So there might have been a bus stop in that first area that I just overlooked. Let me just see what's up here. Oh no! Jerk. Alright, so there's a bus stop up at the top as well, because we do need to be Sandy. It's weird that there's one at the bottom then. I guess it's just so you can easily switch back. We'll go ahead and clear these guys out, refill our health off of that underpants, swap to Sandy, and then I guess we'll go back through that first area.
Feel like a new sponge.
Just because we can, and now would be a good time to do it. So we can get that sock and whatnot. So let's go ahead and swap here. No, that's not. Let's fire a missile. I don't want to fire a missile. I want to be Sandy. Okay, well, goodbye, Sandy. Can I make it in? Oh yeah, look at that. That's what I call pro gamer move. And there we go. Alright, we've got this box open. Realistically, I guess I should have gone through and opened up that box. The other box first, but that's okay. That first section isn't too bad to get through.
Okay, that's better.
Alright, so the tikis are back, but it doesn't look like any of the robots are yet. Go ahead and see these guys. Yeah, I don't see... Oh, nope, some of the robots are back. I do see them. Alright, so... Alright, and we got our sock. Nice. So we got that sock. That's the only thing that we can get in this area right now. So let's go ahead and go back. We'll come back as SpongeBob here after we go through the rest of the section. We'll come back as SpongeBob and see what we can do to get that over there, which I think it's just a matter of hitting a button over there, dropping down and kind of doing the wall jump. Get back up. I think it's something easy as that, but I couldn't remember. Some of the stuff I think you do have to activate buttons and whatnot later on, but we'll see here in a minute. See, Sandy just takes them all out at once. She's great for those stupid triple bots.
Take that. Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Yes, you can. You've been wearing it all game. You like it. You both like it. Alright, so we got him. You. Give us all them shines. Yeah, because we'll have to go back and do the shines anyway. Which is annoying, but this should be the last area we need to... This section and kind of this level is the last one where we have to actually spend shines, with the exception of movie theater in Bikini Bottom, which... Who knows how we're going to get in that one. I think that said it needed 40,000 to get in. Which just sounds awful. Alright, cool. So we're up here. We've got our checkpoint. Just ninja'd all these guys out of here. Alright. See anything over that way? There is something over that way, but I think we have to keep going up to get there. So we'll go this way. Trigger these tikis. That dude. Trigger you with the explosion. Cool. We got all those. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good in getting through this section. I'm trying to remember this spot specifically. Ah, that's right. It's basically a very quick wall jump, so we gotta wait for it to suck back in far enough that we can start jumping. Go. And we did it. Look at that. Very nice. Made it. Nothing up there we need to worry about. Very weird camera shift. Alright, we got our checkpoint. First of all, we're gonna come down here.
Oh, sparkly.
Collect our nice extra shine. We'll go forward. Cool. And we've made it through our little side jump. Collecting our as we go.
You just met the Sponginator.
Alright, we got that one. And we got that one. So we've done that. Now what is shooting at us?
Say hello
This
to my
guy.
little bubble friend.
Oh, we canceled out my attack. Oh, he's faster than me slightly. He's got a better distance. Nope. Oh god, he got me.
Tartar sauce.
A perfect way to go. Tartar sauce. All right, so we just gotta be careful. I don't think we can hit him from this side. We're too far back for that, but we can probably hit him from where these hammer guys are. Let's see if we can take him out from over here. Don't think we can. His shield is going to come back up too quickly. Yeah. His shield comes back up too quickly for that, so we'll need to get through. We can try it from here, but I think it's the same idea. Takes like 4 seconds or something for his shield to respawn, I imagine, so every time we... Yeah, see, we're like 2 feet to, we can hide here. Oops. We can hide around the corner. We can snipe him. That'll work. Alright, cool. He's down. So let's go ahead and get over to the ship. Our next checkpoint. We need more shines, but thankfully these. So I guess we'll keep going. This might be a bungee though. Let's see what this is. It's gonna be those. Yeah, it's alright. So this is just a bungee, so that's good. That's just easy. Alright, so there is a spatula down there. Got that. I'm gonna take a bit of damage, but we'll see what we can do to get rid of these teepees and get some of our shines back if we can. Seem to be moving at just the right spots that are out of range, so we might not be able to actually hit these. Yeah, I don't think we can. Like that one, like I'm pushing all the way to the edge, and I can't trigger those, so I guess we can't hit them. Unfortunately. But that's okay. Got the spatula, set another spatula down. So that was a good use of shines for now. There we go. We made it through. Now the part, one of the hardest parts for me as a child. And we'll see if we can, what we can do about this one.
Like a spring breeze.
Here as an adult. Yeah, see. So. Oh, I got stuck on it. Alright, let's try that again. Oh no! Too fast. Gotta wait for it to come around. Alright, so our timing is off just a little bit. There we go, look at that. Oh no! SpongeBob, why? He was just like, nope. Not going up there. He's like hitting a barrier up there. What is happening? It's so weird. Oh, that worked. Okay, so even just hitting his bubble is hurting me. There we go. That took a couple more hits than I wanted. I didn't realize that actually just bumping into his bubble would hurt me. I thought that that would allow me to, you know, kind of pop it so I can keep on doing what I was doing. You know, kind of pop it and hit him and just kind of move on. Alright, so I didn't see any socks or anything else around, so we'll travel to the Dutchman ship. We opened up the box so we can teleport back. We need 2,700 for that first area. Okay, so that just brings the ship back. Gotcha. Alright, and Mr. Krabs is just out here for some reason.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob! Swab the poop deck!
Oh, I already did that joke with Squidward, Mr. Krabs.
Yes, well, it's a good one though, eh?
Oh, sure is.
Here's what you need to do. Destroy all the power generators on the robot ship. Once the power is off, you'll be able to shoot the Dutchman's cannons to destroy the robot ship.
Cannon do, Mr. Krabs.
Can and do. Let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. He's down. Those. I think we're full health? No, we're very far from full
Feel
health.
like a new sponge.
Alright, this will be our first cannon. Get that into place. Alright, I know we gotta be Sandy for part of this, but I thought we could get up here as SpongeBob. But I guess not. I guess we do have to lasso our way around. So we'll go across. Now these fall. Get past that guy. Yeah, that hammer guy. He's gonna respawn too quick, so we need to find a quick way to get out of his reach.
Get it. Coming at ya.
Now we can take out that stupid phone. We got that out of the way. We can probably take this guy out if we aim carefully. Got him. Alright, he's down. Don't think there's another duplicator. Kill him. Him. So they're all dead. Come up here. Swap to Sandy. The Bikini Bottom bus has like the best drivers ever.
Feeling refreshed.
'Cause they go anywhere to pick you up. Like they just have the craziest route and all that. So we've got a problem here. Now we need to Sandy our way up. I guess it means we gotta be SpongeBob, get that down. Quickly get up here and swap to Sandy. And get across before it comes back. We can try it. I don't know that it'll work. Dang it, you. Hurry up, SpongeBob! Alright, cool. That's good. That's the way you're supposed to do it. And I guess we're supposed to go around all of these. Okay, Sandy, or just don't even grab the first one. Thank you. Got no circle to grab that. So we'll try this again. Bring that down. Swap to Sandy. Alright, now we're up here. Yeah, see, she just doesn't want to grab it. Very weird. Like, why don't you want to grab this? Now you do. Fly across. Hiya! Yeah, so we gotta be SpongeBob for that one. So we have to literally swap. I think pretty much ground pound and then swap back. Targeting. Where are you at? Where's this guy at? I don't even see him. I just got targeted, but there's no... Oh, he's all the way up there. I don't think our missile is actually going to hit him. Oh, it is. Got him. Alright, cool. Hopefully he doesn't respawn. Swap back to Sandy. Up we go. Cool, we made it through. All the cannons are ready, so we've got to go back over there. So we've reclaimed the Dutchman ship. We got an achievement for that, apparently. Alright, but we got a sock over there that we need to get for one. Alright, so there's just some random robots up there along with some health, so we're not gonna worry about that side. Get this shine. Get that sock. I saw a spatula. I think that spawned up where we can fire it, though. Oh, no, I missed it. Can I get it? Got it. Okay, good.
Do I really have to carry Patrick's socks?
I was not gonna be happy if I had to freaking do that again. And I don't think we're gonna be able to hit that from here. No, so looks like we will have to do the swap one more time. SpongeBob to Sandy, go across, and then we should be good to go. We'll take down the ship, which is exciting. That'll be cool. All right, come Sandy. Up we go. Dang it, Sandy. That was weird. That was weird. And now everybody's back.
Flying squirrel coming through.
Why did it give me the option to lasso him if it wasn't going to let me lasso him? Ugh. Sandy. Sandy.
I hate wasting good victuals. A little oil doesn't scare me. I'm from Texas. Ha! Someone better make good use of all these.
Swap to our SpongeBob. Yay, you hit me. You're great. You're hilarious. You're fun. Everybody should date you. I get it. I get it. Alright. Alright, there we go. Let's get spatula. Alright, so pick that up. Now swap back to SpongeBob and fire the cannons. Boom. Fire! Okay, so now we'll have to go back and find a way to disable those cannons, I guess. Alright, so to do that, we'll swap back to Sandy. And we'll go back around. This wasn't part of the job description. Him. Let's land up there and get rid of that duplicator. That's down.
Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
They're all down. Alright, we broke that. So now we need to break the rest of these. Which, that should be easy enough. The downside is that there was a quick, easy pathway back with this one. But that's okay. So break that, and break that. So that's everything broken again, except for you. Apparently you. All right. So we broke all that stuff. I was hoping that we could land on the window, but. Apparently not. Alright, so swap over to SpongeBob.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like
victory. I do wish they had a little bit more dialogue. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the lines that they have for a lot of this stuff, but hearing the same line, you know, like 30 times can get a little old. Alright, so we're here. Well, that's a secret spatula if I've ever seen one. Cool, so we got that. Got purple over there. Let's see if we can get that. Cool. We got that. There's no sock down here, which is good. I think we already have 2 out of 3 socks. That was just that quick way back. So we've got that. So let's go ahead and swap back to SpongeBob. And we'll launch the missiles. And this time, we should be destroying this ship. Boom. Fire the cannons! Oh, fire! Fire on that ship! We got bubbles. That's how you know you sank the ship.
We did it! We got your ship back and defeated the robots!
That you did! But now that I look at it, I think I'll keep this golden spatula. It's so nice and shiny.
That's
It
not
reminds
cool,
me of
bro.
my first buried treasure.
But what about our deal?
Never make a deal with a ghost. Deals don't mean anything to me, except for that great deal I got on a butter churn back in 1873. What a prize, I tell you. Nothing beats creamy hand-churned butter.
Wait just a cotton-picking minute, Butter Boy. We did all that stuff, and you're backing out like a sea weasel.
Sea weasel?
A sea weasel?
If you want this gold thingy so bad, come and get it.
You're on.
Alright, so now we gotta fight the Flying Dutchman, apparently. That's a changer right there.
Okay.
Phase 1, lasso the tail. Thank you for telling me how to win this boss fight. Dodge the laser eyes, dodge the laser eyes. I guess this is kind of more of a mini boss based off his health. Which is crazy because he's like Davy Jones. You know, just about. But, you know, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Dodge your weak laser eyes. Somewhere else, do it again. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, one more, bro. Look at that, now you're gonna run away. Oh no, you're gonna do it 4 times this time. Where are you teleporting to? Same spot, huh? Look at this wimp. Look at this scrub. Again. Bye bye, Dutchman.
You dirty ghost.
Dirty?
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Oh, this jacket has been
Shanghaied.
twice.
Everyone stop fighting! I think I have an idea!
Here you go.
Oh, it looks like my ship. It's even got all the little mold that flies. How thoughtful. All right, you little rapscallions. Here's the golden spatula.
Thank you for the golden spatula. Alright, there we go. So that's our 82nd golden spatula. So we've only got like 18 to go, I think. So we've cleared everything but that missing sock. That one from the goo tanker from the beginning. And then this one, which, like I said, I think is that SpongeBob one. So, I mean, we'll just have to find that one sock. We've already gone through the Dutchman area, which is great. We flew through that. Let's go ahead and, while we're loading back, blanket. It's a little chilly, so give me a second. Why? That's so mean. I was getting a blanket. Alright, well, we got the blanket, so at least our warmth is achieved. Go ahead and kill this jerk.
One less varmint.
Alright, we got him. I was really hoping there was a bus stop around. I could swap to SpongeBob, because I need to be SpongeBob for at least that portion.
Someone better
Yeah,
make good
'cause
use
see,
of all
like,
these.
you gotta be able to get down here. Unless there's maybe a button I have to hit somewhere that's gonna lower everything, but then you drop down and you get that spatula. So, gotta look for that real quick. So we gotta find that. Well, that's will give us that spatula. We gotta do the oil tanker. We need one sock. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. You. Trying to take a general view around and see if there's a button anywhere. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. How much do we have? Yeah, so we need to farm for that as well. Or I can just fall in that little teeny gap right there. And die. That should respawn the robots though, which is at least a little bit of an easy farm. let's go ahead and see if we can. Alright, so we made it back over here, which doesn't help us with much.
Buzz off, you little pest. Nothing like a bit of roping to get the heart pumping. Ah! Yeah!
Get that from down here? No. We can farm your little robots for a bit. And we're getting... Actually, not getting a lot at all per mini robot. That's not really worth it. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit that from there. Let's see. Let me get these guys down. There we go. That gave us a lot more. Get rid of you.
Feeling refreshed.
Cool. Got rid of him. There's a purple up there. If I can get up. Don't think I can. Easily. Oh, there we go. Alright, we got it. So let's see if we can get that purple. That'll give us some...
Ew. Can't believe I'm wearing SpongeBob's underwear.
Yeah. Size 26. Yeah, so okay. Gotcha. So we just have to hit that button as SpongeBob. And that'll go ahead and clear out that area. It'll lower, I guess, this toxic sludge. So we'll just have to hunt around for that last sock. So let's go ahead and go... Let's see if we get this little shine. I don't see this last sock anywhere, unfortunately. Alright, my guess is it might be revealed, kind of in the same idea. Alright, cool. So there's enough for that. So we'll go back around, hit the box, so we can teleport, swap with SpongeBob, come back and do both of those things. And then worst case, if we don't find the sock, we'll go back through the areas just one more time and see if we can clear this one out. And have we'll be done with the Flying Dutchman area. Then mostly we'll need to go back, collect some socks in these other areas a bit. Yeah, we'll try to get the rest of the socks, turn all those into Mr. Krabs, or to Patrick. And while we're turning in all the socks, we'll be able to go ahead and farm for some shines, turn those in. What's up, Squidward?
Howdy, Squid.
So much for peace and quiet.
It's a negative Nancy.
That's for messing with Texas.
Yep, they messed with Texas. You got it. I need the bus stop, which... I thought this was an easy way to the bus stop, but I guess not. Yeah, 'cause the bus stop way back over there somewhere. So, we'll just go across this way. This is an easy enough path.
The shinier the better.
There we go. Got that. Turn back to SpongeBob. Come on, Sponge Robert. Let's go. Alright, there we go. And we're back. So we got two little objectives that are pretty easy to do. Finish off, presumably to finish off this area. Those are the only things I can think of. Okay, bye. He's like, nope, I'm not jumping there. There's a little barrier that my toe's gonna get stuck on. Sorry. That's alright though, we're here now, so we can pop our missile, which should be able to reach this button up here. Nope, not going to. Bummer. Thought we were closer. That's alright though, we can come up here. Try it from right here. See if this is close enough. If not, then we'll go even closer, but this should do it. Cool. Yeah, so that closed it, which drained that down enough. But I think, yeah, see that opened up down there. That whole area is now more open. Because there should be a button, probably a race to... Alright, so...
Too pretty. Can't take it.
You... Stop spawning robots. Yeah, because this, I imagine, is going to wrap around to... Sock. Hopefully. We'll see. That's right. It's a SpongeBob course. So at least all the way around here. Alright, so that's going to give us a chest, which is going to, I guess, let us push the button. Give us a 30-second timer. Assuming to get back over there. Oh, come on! Got it. I don't think that's what we're supposed to do, but we did it. Alright, so that should leave us with one golden spatula, goo tanker. No, I don't want to take the taxi. Whoops. There's something around the goo tanker, which might be this ball. I mean, I don't know. This opened up the ability to be down here, so surely there's another one down here somewhere. I don't see anything. I'm gonna try the ball next. I think that has got to be tied to something. I mean, kind of crappy if it was tied to that, but I guess it's a possibility.
Up for a game of SpongeBob?
I am up for a game of SpongeBob. How did you know? Yeah, see, I think this is just meant to be another way to get back. I don't think it actually helps us.
Slippery road ahead.
So, question then becomes, where is this next spatula? Let's go ahead and get up top. And go back over there. It wouldn't surprise me if we needed to be sandy or something, but I don't know. We've got one spatula left in the area involving the goo tanker. Maybe we just have to get like on top of it somehow. So then we just gotta find the sock, and that sock I'm wondering if it has any correlation to this. Probably not. It's just weird that we haven't even seen it. Maybe I looked past it in the other area. I don't see got the one from this. It wouldn't surprise me either, because there's, you know, one from each section or something. Ow, jerk. So for this, do this one, this one, that one. Alright, so back up here, and that's where the button was. You. Let's get rid of you. Set those guys off because why not?
Just my side. Slippery road ahead.
Oh no, Mr. Bomb! I don't see anything down there. Ah! You just get murdered. That's right, that respawns everything, so we can get some more shines, and we desperately need shines. Ow, unfortunately. The downside was our puzzle reset, so that's not too bad. Ah, look at that down there. That's new. That just took us back up. Okay, so I bet that means we need to land on the ship. Yes, it does. Look at that. Cool. We found our spatula. Awesome. Got our 84th spatula. I don't see any sock around here. Usually you don't find a spatula and a sock together. So we'll go ahead and take that. I guess we'll move on. We'll go to the next area and just see if we can find anything. See if we can just see the sock, because he very well could be in that second area and we just missed it. So I want to say we got one from this first area and then we got one from the third area. That's going to hit me, so I'm going to get that. Gotcha. What? Bubble came back. No. Yeah, it's gonna bring back his bubble again. Butt face. There. Hate those guys. They're my least favorite enemy, just because of how obnoxious they are to kill. They're not like a bad enemy. I mean, in terms of like what they do, they're fine. You know, they're just another ranged guy, like the missile guy. But they're just a 2-hit, which is annoying. Just kind of go past. There we go. So we've cleared out all the spatulas in this area. We're just looking for one sock. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll see if we can find this sock, whatever it may be. That'll take us to the next area, but I don't know.
Say hello to my little bubble friend.
Mega combo.
Pow! Take that!
So it wasn't down there, but we will go backtrack. Kind of peek over edges and stuff like that, just to be safe.
Feel like a new sponge.
Because that is always a good thing to do, because they tend to like to hide these things in obscure places. Sometimes right in the open, but as we learned last time, sometimes there's no indication of it at all, like with that freaking dumpster in Bikini Bottom. I just happened to ground pound on a dumpster and there was a sock in there that it gave me, but there was no indication that the dumpster would have anything in it. I just happened to do it. Come on, we're too far away for him to get him in between the shield popping back up. Oh, that's obnoxious. Move closer. Yes. No! Where's the hydro? Where's the speed button?
I love opening presents.
Alright, maybe we can get these tikis with the missile. And maybe we'll be lucky and it'll be like, killing all the tikis gives you the sock. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I mean, there was a golden spatula down there, I think, so I doubt it. But if I could hit the freaking tikis, that would be a good,
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
good thing too, wouldn't it? I got the first one first try, but we just missed like 3 times to get that next one. When you blow it up, the self-detonate, it doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, you would think that it would still do some like AoE damage, but nope. It's just like an all or nothing kind of deal for this missile. Alright, that's 3 down. Missed it by that much. Come on, you. Yeah, I knew that. Should have known that was gonna happen. Alright, dang. Last one's in a tricky position. Says and then immediately gets it and nails it. Alright, so that one's done. So we got all them. No sock to be found. So
Bubble power.
where to you? Face. Just drinking that can of oil. Spitting it at me. Alright, so we got rid of him. Thank you for triggering the checkpoint that we definitely needed. Yeah, so like I said, this leads to the bungee. I don't see anything around here. That'll just be death if I jump down. I guess let me go ahead and... That's the bus stop and all that. I guess let's go ahead and finish going back through this area, just in case we did miss it. I don't think we did. I think it is going to be in that final section. But we'll go ahead and go finish our backtracking path through here, just in case. And then we'll go ahead and swap, or jump through the box and explore that first area. Can't control the camera for some reason. Okay, so I guess you can't see what's underneath or around. There. assuming that that means that there's not one over there.
It
Then
shines.
could be up on that pipeline. Alright, we did drop down here and collect that stuff last time. Nothing there. Nothing over here. Robots.
SpongeBob Division Control, the launch is a go.
I can just miss that robot completely. I really wanted the splash damage to get him, but it just does not. Just doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I guess you just can't kill him that way, which is just so weird. Got all them down. No sock over here. That I can see. I'll switch back to Sandy in a second. Let's go ahead and swap back to Sandy. Keep working our way back.
Flying squirrel coming through.
Nothing I can see around there. No bubbles. No sock bubble. Oh, found it. Found it.
Messing with Texas.
See if we can get it from here. Awesome. So it was in the second area like I had thought.
Well,
Cool.
I suppose it'll
There we go. So that's our 65th sock. We have like 15 more socks, I think. But we are done with the Flying Dutchman area. So Patrick, we can turn a bunch of those in. SpongeBob's Dream, done. Mr. Krabs, we're too poor to handle. That's done. Chum Bucket, we have 2 spatulas in. Sand Mountain is done. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead to the Mermalair and see what we can find in the Mermalair. Well, let's see what's got the least amount of socks. That's got 3. Rock Bottom's done. Blue Lagoon has 3, so that's 3 and 3 and 3. That still has a spatula, but so we need shines for that. That's got 6. That's done. That's done, and that's done. So we're done. Fully done this column. Need socks and all of those. Done this. Haven't been in there yet. So let's go ahead and do the Mermalair, I guess, to try to clean out this section. And then that way we'll know everything's just in a column that we need. But it looks like mostly now we just got to, find all these socks. We can turn them all into Patrick. That'll give us a buttload of spatulas. Alright, we can be SpongeBob and we can be Patrick in here. So, we know that we don't have to worry about flying around or anything like that.
I love opening presents.
There we go. I am going to farm tikis and stuff as I see them. At least a bit. Just so I can go ahead and get
There's nothing like the smell
shines.
of
'Cause
bubbles in the morning.
we need
Smells
shines.
like victory. Say hello to my little bubble friend.
That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's go ahead and just take this out. I think that there was a purple down here. We'll get that. There we go. So at this point, we're mostly just building up our shine repository, and we're getting socks so we can hopefully complete everything. And then we'll face the chum bucket.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Yeah, fly back and did not miss these guys. Oh, come on.
Coming at ya!
Alright, cool. So he's dead. I know there's a couple more in here, but always nice to have at least one of them die. They're obnoxious.
You've just met the Sponginator.
Oh, sparkly.
Alright, we got a sock over there. How do we get to that, do we just keep on, turning this? Alright, we gotta turn it again. There we go, perfect. So let's jump on in.
Boy, Patrick will
we
be
go.
glad to have this back.
Cool, so we got one sock. So we got what, 2 left? Yep, 2 more socks in this area. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be it for this section. They seem to be doing like 1 per area. So we can turn this back. And go across, finish killing everything in this intro area. Just that nice little reference to the invisible boatmobile. Alright, cool, we got them. Get the underpants.
Feel like a new sponge.
Alright, and onward. So, to the main chamber. For this area, more than, I want to say we got the one in here. And more than likely we'll need to be Patrick. But we'll do a lap as SpongeBob first before we swap. 'Cause I thought that the sock came from over here. I don't remember, unfortunately, but I remember doing, this. We did this over here, and this launched us up on top of that track, I think. Okay, so we did this. Nothing around there. Don't see anything with those other ones. We'll still run up just in case. We had to carry Watermelon through here as Patrick. There. And then we had this one as well, which that one I'm not going to go across, but alright, and then, yeah, that launched us, I think it was even all the way over to that cave. I guess let's see where it launches us, just in case we do, or we didn't launch ourselves, but we paid for it, so I'm assuming we did. Nope, I think this just launches us to the beginning, though. Nope,
Now,
it launches us to
I'll
the end.
get some bath salts.
Yeah, I remember your conversation. Alright, yeah, we can go down the slide. We did this, which gave us a spatula. Did that. Yeah, because there was a sock, I think, on top of this. That might have been it for this area. So we'll go ahead and get to the end here. Swap the SpongeBob. No! Yay, Patrick! here.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Alright, yeah, we did all that with the computer. Don't think there was anything behind the computer that we could find and do. Except for underpants.
I feel like a new sponge.
Yeah, and then we could go this way and we could go that way to that boss fight room, which I'm assuming there is probably one in there. So let's go into the security tunnel. Scratch an itch. Alright, so we got Gary in here.
I get it. It shines.
We've done that, nothing down there, nothing around that side. I know that there was one that I think we left behind in here.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
You. I'll piss you off. Hey, look, it's one of you. Bye. Alright.
I feel like a new sponge.
So we're through that. You. Through here. Yeah, we're just flying through. Yeah, I figured that was gonna hit me.
Somehow I don't think he needs a hand.
I do think he needs a hand. You should give him a hand, SpongeBob. Yeah, so we had to get up there, and I'm pretty sure that there was a sock up there somewhere.
SpongeBob to mission control. The launch is a go.
Just obliterated him.
Ow! Fresh like a spring breeze.
Fresh. Alright. Here. Let's see, that UFO thinks that Sponge, yeah, I think it could think that it would come in handy. The UFO is a very interesting enemy.
I feel like a new sponge.
How's it going today? Oh, we're gonna make it. Oh! No! Oh, God. There we go. Look at that. But he's not affected because he's stupid.
Fresh like a spring breeze.
Really? There's the tiniest little ledge.
Bolorama.
Ah, so there is something I didn't buy in here. So we were too poor. That's gonna open this up and let us get. Oop. Gonna let us get a sock. Yee. Oh no! Can I easily get back up there? Oh no. Oh no, those hurt. That's not good. Oh, alright, we're back up. Everything's fine. All is right in the world. Alright, let's try that again. Ooh. Ooh. Don't, no! Don't hit me. Oh, why? Okay, good, I'm through. Up over. Got it. Boom.
You. Patrick needs to do laundry.
Alright, so we got that sock. I think we have one more. Yep, one more sock. We're done with the mermalair.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like victory.
Kind of. I've done every area at this point. So I mean, we just finished the Flying Dutchman graveyard earlier. We had finished that off. So all we really have left is the chum bucket. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of cleanup. Hopefully get these missing socks and farm some shines to try to finish off. If I can 100% it, I mean, I'm definitely gonna go for it. But if I start dying of boredom trying to get the shines I need, then I'll probably just go ahead and do the boss fight. So I think I can access it now. I think we got the sock that was in here. There might not have been a sock in here. This was that weird puzzle room. Can't see one. Got the spatula.
I feel like a new sponge.
Oh, found the sock. You tricksy game.
Another find for Patrick.
Alright, so we've now finished mermalair. Awesome. We're at. Yeah, that's done. That's not done. Dream World's done. Kelp Forest is done. Rock Bottom's done. Sand Mountain. Alright, so Goo Lagoon, I think, is our next stop. I think that's the next shortest amount. Well, I guess next smallest amount. It's one of the bigger areas. Alright, so to the beach we go. I could use the beach. It's cold. Very cold in my house right now. Don't think there's anything back
Fresh like a spring breeze.
this way. I think this is just kind of the entry point. Yeah, nothing down there. That's just where we came from. Lots of tikis I could farm, but eh. We did everything with these lifeguard towers. I know that. We did the Patrick sock that we had to do above it. Come under there.
I feel like a new sponge.
Having socks for me. Over there, we killed that robot that we can't get on that island, I think. So, keep on moving. You, get out of my way. Stop spawning robots, please. Get all that. I don't remember there being anything secret with the umbrellas, but it has been 10 years. Oop, that was a horrible miss. There we go. Get rid of those two keys. Nothing down here. Did Mrs. Puff's quest, so she's done. I got the one that was on the other side of this juice bar. Can't get in those. They're apparently on too big. There we go. Alright. Slappy boys everywhere. Don't need to get up there. We'll set this TP off. Don't think there was one around this way. No, that just led to a spatula. So that one should be done. Go forward.
I can't swim.
Went through all those. To the left.
We just met the Sponginator.
Jump on the fat man.
Say hello to my little
You're
bubble
immortal,
friend.
right? Yeah, you're not even a... You just exist in this beach for some reason. Oh, that's not good. That's alright, we survived. I knew that was gonna happen. Totally. Did it on purpose, obviously. Alright, can't break the sculptures. Set that off.
Well done, SpongeBob.
Thank you. Why did you pause the game to tell me that? Weird. Boom. Kill all them. Let the water rise. Got that sock in there. Oh, that's not rising with it. It'll rise with the water. We're just masters of the beach. Shouldn't be anything along that cliff face. That should all be out of bounds. Keep working our way up the castle. Not deal with you because it's annoying. There's a hidden button over there. That's gotta be for a sock. Nope, that's just how we get out. Dang it.
Push, 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 push.
That's my natural curiosity. Why do I do the things that I do? Did that not? Weird. SpongeBob. SpongeBob, why? Why you betray me? Yep. We're almost back on track. Look at that. Boom. We're back up. I'll not be distracted by buttons that obviously lead to the exit. But because I can't see the exit, I think it's a secret. Nothing there. Nothing off this side. You.
I love opening presents.
Get up here. Oh. Yeah, so we did all that pathway and that just led to a spatula. So that side should be done. I think there might be something up top here. Can we even get all the way? Yep, there's a sock up there. So how do we get? Ah, this way. Oh god. That's a lot of tikis. Oh jeez. There we go. Alright, so we got another sock. That leaves us, what, 2 more? Yeah. 2 more, so we've probably cleared out this main area completely. Set off the bridge. Cool, give us all these shines. Money! Alright, and onward to the Goo Lagoon Sea Caves. That box is already open, wasn't it? Okay. Alright, so we could be Patrick. Yes, I've already done all this dialogue. Why are you prompting me?
Ah, a little shade on a hot day.
There we go. Let me hit that button. I did get up there last time, so that should be done. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh god. Alright, we're through.
Oh, sparkly!
So that's all good. Let's trigger these guys. They'll give us. I said, let's trigger these guys. There we go. That's a nice combo and a whole bunch of shines. I don't think there's any other socks in this area. Went through and I think I got them all
Fresh
first.
like a spring breeze. Take that! Just my
Those.
size.
Only the guys in the middle. Nothing under there. Ah, look at that. There's a hidden sock.
Fish paste.
Okay, let me just fall in and die while I'm looking at it. Basking in the sock glory. So we'll probably need to access that from this middle bit. I don't think there's any freezy fruits in here, so it's a matter of just making it to it. I didn't see any. Oh, nope, there is a freeze fruit. Alright, cool. So, let's go to the end, turn into Patrick, and come back. And we'll get that sock. Cool. That'll be one more sock down. Get in that box, Patrick. Thank you.
Sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
Alright, and this should be straight. Oh no, he's too big. Oh jeez. It's gonna be close. Go, 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 go. Got it.
Lonely out there all alone.
Boom. Now we can go back to the ending. We'll go through. We'll find our last sock in Goo Lagoon. I'll get rid of that guy. What's up, bud? I think we mostly needed to be Patrick in this area. I guess we'll stay as Patrick for now.
Again!
That's not anything. I'm sure I just missed playing like one of these games. There's ice down there. That led to spatulas. I think I did get a sock last time. Cannot remember. Oh. You.
How many of these do I have to carry?
Go back there. we did the Whack-A-Tiki. Maybe we didn't do well enough and we can win a sock off of it. Oh, there's Tiki. That was the last one. No sock, so guess we did that before. Alright. We got that one done.
Hard as a rock. This one goes boom.
Underpants. Nothing up here. As far as I can tell, when it comes to socks, this would be an area that we don't have to worry about. Here's a roller coaster. I don't remember missing one on it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's this. We didn't have the bubble bowl. Awesome. This will finish off Goo Lagoon for us once we win this sock. We'll have, what, 3 in Bikini Bottom and 6 in Jellyfish Field left? Let me get this in is the question.
Bolo Rappa!
40. 30. 20. Have to get one in like each hole. That's not gonna be good. Ooh, 50. What about this side? Come on. Get in there. 10, 20. Come on, you. Get in that last hole. SpongeBob, please. Please.
There's nothing like the smell of bubbles
Look
in
in
the
there.
morning.
50.
Smells like
It
victory.
doesn't say anything about activating it to start, so I guess I just need to do it until it gives me the sock.
Pretty cat, take it!
Oh, I've been invited to a party. There we go. Why is that not? I've done all of them. What score do I need? I haven't gotten that middle hole. Nope, that was the 40 hole. What is this? Needs the bubble bowl to play skee ball. That's all it says. How do I activate the skee ball? This is so weird. Just keep getting closer. Oh no! Hans, why? There's very weird that it's not doing anything. I'm pretty sure I hit every hole. Try just a few more. Very weird. Oh. Very odd that that's not counting towards the sock. I'm pretty sure that this is where it's at and what I have to do. I'll probably have to look it up a little bit later, as much as I don't want to. But it seems like this is might be bugging out. Because, I mean, I'm sitting here bowling. I don't know if there's maybe a set score I have to get or something. Or I have to do something special to activate it, but I'll look into that here a little bit later. We'll come back to this one. For now, we're going to take a short break, probably about 5 minutes or so, and then we'll be back. Most likely continuing with this. We might be hopping on to something else here, depending on what that party invite is about. So I'll be back in a few moments.